What's up? What's happening? What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's up? Y'all, how y'all doing tonight? Yeah, I'm stuttering. What's good, man? 21 Savage said Nas is irrelevant. And I want to speak on it, man. I would love to speak on it and give my mind frame on it. But before we do that, I want to appreciate everybody for showing love to the music. Thank y'all so much. I see y'all showing a little bit more love to the music, and that is just awesome sauce. I appreciate y'all so much for that. Yeah, thank y'all so much for showing love on the community post. Yeah, everybody showing love on all the past lives and things like that. Appreciate y'all so much. Hoping y'all having a a great night. Hope that hurricane, I forgot what the hell the name of that hurricane was, but hoping that hurricane ain't mess with you if you on the south side, you know what I'm saying, in the south, you know. So yeah, so I'm glad that's over with and everything. But after the hurricane, it got cold as hell. Appreciate the love and the likes of the love. Yeah, but then it got cold as hell now on our side. We've been using that heater. Fun fact, my light bill ain't as bad as I thought it was, and I was running that heater. You know what I'm saying? So everything good, but I don't know if they're gonna get me next month. I don't know, but it's crazy. But yeah, but anyway, let's go ahead and jump up in it. So 21 Savage said that Nas is irrelevant to hip hop, and this is what I don't understand. Why do the younger rappers be saying that? Hey, you older rappers are stuck in y'all ways, and you guys don't like our fashion, you guys don't like our sound, and you guys are stuck in y'all ways. You still want to sell merch hand to hand in the streets. You guys are stuck in y'all ways, but they will be stuck in the mind frame of hip hop is only for the youth. Now, KRS-One did break it down that hip hop is hip meaning to know, and hop is movement. So it is knowledge moving constantly. That's what hip hop is, as per the definition by KRS-One. Shouts out to the Hip Hop Temple. You can check that out. It's on YouTube. But yeah, I don't know why. They say we're stuck in our ways, and then they're stuck in the ways of the old ways of saying, excuse me. Then they stuck in the old ways of saying, young dudes run hip hop. Listen, hip hop has evolved. It's been years. It started in the early or the mid '70s, like '75, in New York. Now, some places like the West Coast and stuff, fun fact, some places like the West Coast and stuff say that they've been rapping, since the '60s and '70s and all this. But in New York, we know it started in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I think like 74, 73, 74, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And it has evolved since then. We don't just have, one form of rap. It's multiple forms of rap. You have alternative hip hop. You have trap. You have gangster rap. You have acid rap. You have lyrical rap. You have spiritual rap, and all the other Spotify categories. But you also got the southern hip hop, underground. It's so many different denominations of hip hop that one can explore now because of how long we've been around. And I'm pretty sure when rock first emerged from the blues, it didn't have as many avenues until it got, I guess, around like I would want to say maybe like the '60s or '70s. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know why in our hip hop community we don't embrace the other denominations of hip hop. It's always whatever's on the radio or whatever the main casual music listeners are listening to. that's who we decide is who's hot. Which doesn't, I don't even understand that. Like, how do we in our society, in our culture, how do we just pick, the sound and all this in the direction of the culture just because somebody had great marketing? You understand what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't even understand, with this music business, and like they think that, oh, the guy that you're listening to is hot because the world likes his music, and this is the type of music you want to hear. No, that's not the case at all. The case is this guy has marketing dollars from his label, and that's how he's getting himself out there. You understand what I'm saying? That's how the his face is getting out there to you, and his sound is. You understand what I'm saying? We need to stop, and furthermore, with the advent of this internet, and with hip hop being here so long, we can have artists that can blow up doing the non-mainstream type of hip hop. You understand? What's that song that if you wanna go there, then go ahead and walk out the door. But one thing that you gotta remember is one monkey don't stop no show. That song right there. Okay, dude is from South Carolina. Ain't he from Sumter? I think he's from Sumter, South Carolina, right? And when you hear that, to me, that sounds like a song that been made. I ain't gonna lie, when it first started going viral, I was like, man, this is a song I ain't heard at the cookout before. But it sounded like it been at cookouts for years. You know what I'm saying? But because of the internet, because of TikTok blowing it up, now you can go down the street and you'll hear like females around my age and younger, like, if you wanna go, baby, then go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like when they at the gas station and joint. You know what I'm saying? So we have to stop this whole thing of somebody is something is old or something is weird in hip hop or it's not cool. Just because one may not think that it's cool does not mean a whole other demographic of people won't be accepting to that type of music. I don't understand that, And besides, just because it's cool in your world, like if you're a trapper or you know what I'm saying, you consider yourself, somebody who's in the drill, doing drills, and out here wearing face masks and all this other stuff, then you're not going to be into you're going to be into that drill, that sound. That's the lifestyle you're living. But if somebody who's not living that lifestyle or who may have a certain type of mind frame, they may be digging some insane clown posse. You never know. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just, we got all kind of different flavors now, and I don't understand why it's always if it's not the mainstream, then it's not hot. That just doesn't make any sense to me. And not to mention Nas is fucking raw. I don't, But then again, I guess they don't have time to listen to the passion and stuff like that in hip hop. They just want to get there, say their stuff, and go. And then they kill me because they saying like, oh, it sounds outdated when they be, just doing this swing flow, hitting the mama the number the note, just doing that back and forth, and which is not a new flow. It's actually just an old flow that we used to use back in the day. Like sometimes we'd be freestyle, just break off into that. But now they just rap like that the whole time. We got it from 3-6 Mafia. You understand what I'm saying? So, But anyway, they don't want to pay homage to that. They just take it and act like they don't know where they got it from. You understand what I'm saying? But to me, I think that's completely asinine. For 21 Savage to say that, especially with Nas, I don't know why. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know why the younger hip hop crowd loves dissing the older crowd. Like, what was his name? Was it Lil Pump or somebody, or Lil Skies, or one of them Lils was saying that Pac wasn't good or Pac was overrated or something like that, and I thought that was just, like, why do they do that and try to say that for clout and attention? Knowing that people who really listen to hip hop is going to listen to their music because they keep it like the old heads. It's not just the ones that you consider the old heads. It's also the actual listeners of music, the ones that actually do listen to the lyrics and things like that. You trying to say that they're just outdated and mad, and that's just completely false, man. That's just completely false. I just get tired of it. I don't know why they do that. We need to be embraced more, embracive. I don't know if that's a word. We need to be embracing our OGs a lot more. You know, in the game. I don't get it. Like, cause when we was coming up, you know what I'm saying. You know, back in our day, in our generation, we paid homage to Boosie Collins, to the Isley Brothers. You know what I'm saying? To Michael Jackson, all the great acts that came before us. Tina Turner, Whitney Houston. You understand what I'm saying? Rockwell. You know, all the great acts that had came before us. We embraced them. We loved them. When we sampled their music, we didn't just sample their music just to sample a certain part or whatever that was. We actually sampled their music, knowing what the songs were about, the intentions of the songs, and everything like that. So we can actually bring you that good feel, in the art form. I just, I don't know. I keep saying I miss that, but I'm gonna stop saying I miss that because it is a lot of artists that do that. They're just not as known. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just how it is. A lot of artists, they don't learn their marketing, and then I guess they get, they look at the ones that copy the mainstream or copy what's hot, and then they get mad at their little bitty buzz. And then, but the reality is they just don't know how to market themselves. And I wish that they would take more time to market themselves, but it just seems like that's how I normally be. And that's how it was with me when I first started, I was concentrating basically on my lyrics, got to be hot, also coming from a time where we really had real local labels actually handling real business. Actually, you was really making money, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But once I had to learn the business, boy, that thing, it took me back. You understand? It took me back. So, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning like a mug. They got, I think Dorian from Group 82 has a Black Friday sale on some classes, and I'm definitely gonna jump on those once those come around. At first, I felt like Dorian from Group 82 was like scamming and stuff because the way he would be, on some old like, you gotta buy my course. If you don't buy my course, I don't want to talk to you type. And at first, I thought that was like wow, but over time, when you start understanding, one, you understand that his brand was more so coaching too. But two, when you're doing this social media thing, you don't want nobody else to, I guess, control the narrative for you or something like that. So you don't want to deal with people that's not in what you're in line with what you're doing or what you're bringing. So you can't just accept I guess you can't just accept everybody and whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? And he was just, I guess, molding his algorithm, figuring, not molding his algorithm, but molding his subscriber base. You understand what I'm saying? And I was still kind of following, looking at the free tutorials and shit. And now I'm getting, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get the, because it's the shit he was teaching. It's working, man. It's working like a mug. You know what I'm saying? With help from him and Curtis King. You know what I'm saying? We getting monetized, so that's love. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was just crazy for 21 Savage to say that. I just hate this. That's what that, how the young ones do that. But it is what it is, man. My city, they love doing that. They do not pay homage to the rappers that come before them. No, they don't. They are quick to say that they're better and all this other stuff. And that's what I be trying to, preach to these artists. Like, you can't sit here and say, oh, I'm better than you and therefore, I'm going to be successful. Just because you think you're better than somebody does not mean you're successful. You need to be a better marketer than that artist. That's what you need to do. You need to learn how to promote yourself better than that artist. And you need to learn how to outwork that artist as far as putting yourself out there to the people. Like I said in other lives before, it seems like to rappers or people that want to be rappers coming up, finding fans is like their kryptonite. I don't get it. I just don't get it. They run from it. It's like poison. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they always put down the rappers that came before them, and that's why we really can't have nothing established here as far as the music scene. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So we need to be more embracive. I don't know if that's a word. I'm gonna still use it. I coined that. Hybrid 803 made the word embracive. We need to be more embracive to the legends of hip hop, and we need to stop trying to kill them off. I hate that, man. What was that? Willie Lynch. That's that Willie Lynch syndrome. Old versus young. Why do we always gotta go against each other, man? Why is being black always a competition? You understand? It don't make no sense to me. You know? But it is what it is. You know? Hopefully things gonna change in the future. I see things changing in the future though. I do. I really do. Let me get this charger up here, get some juice going. I don't want this to die on me. I don't want it to unalive on me. There it is. We in there. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the likes, man. Appreciate the likes of the love and the love of the likes. I'm on here, you know, talking about how I get tired of the young rappers disrespecting the older rappers. And I was just on here talking about how the you know, the scene in my city didn't grow because of the younger rappers not paying homage to the older rappers, and everybody just wanting to you know, pretend like they're doing something good, or pretend like their buddy is the one doing something good, just to continue to scam everybody around them, and that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then on the side note, you know, I noticed a lot of the rappers that used to rap, you know, I don't know if y'all, you know, but you ever notice, like, you know, the rappers that claim that they rap in your city, when you see them on social media, on TikTok and all that, they is not rappers. Appreciate the likes. They is not rappers. You ever notice that? Like, they on they with their shirt off, mixing drinks, and they on they twerking and doing all kind of questionable weird stuff that you wouldn't believe that they would do. And oh Lord, it'd be so hilarious when you see them trying to do the voiceovers. Like, you know, like the voiceovers, you know, with the little sounds, like how I be doing sometimes on YouTube. Like, look, these dudes, they don't even edit. You know, they'll do the little voiceover, and then they'll be sitting there looking at the screen, even though the voiceover is going back around again. Like, they just, why are they so lazy they can't just go over there and just edit the end? I don't understand that, man. You know what I'm saying? You be looking so corny. You looking so dried up. You know, but hey, that's what they want to do, man. Whenever they come by, look, I'm giving you free game. Edit that stuff, man. That stuff is crazy. You know, it don't make no sense. And how come on Facebook? Yeah, we going off topic. How come on Facebook, you know, the slutty ones always be, you know, always having these blurred out pictures of them half naked on there, like who's gonna sit there and look at that blurred out picture of you? It's crazy. How many filters did you put on there? And you put them on there incorrectly. It's all dark. You sitting there trying to show something all dark, and then you got it all faded out, but you can see your face a little bit. And then you scroll up, and next thing you know, you got a high definition picture in your face. That be looking stupid. I don't understand. Facebook is the Facebook. Can you consider that internet? Is that even the internet? That's just neighborhood BS. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get them Oculus metaverse things, and I wonder if Facebook looks like I think it would look like New York City, like dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like downtown New York. You know what I'm saying? Like real dirty and grimy. And like the digital pigeons just walk right by you. They don't even fly. They just walk right by you and mean mug you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, big old dogs don't even bark. They just look at your ass, mean mug, and just walk right on by you. You understand? I wonder if it's like that. I wonder if it's digital dirt all around there, because that's what Facebook is to me. It's like a digital dirty place and everybody is always talking about the sad stuff, and somebody is always unaliving, and somebody is always trying to air somebody else out, even though they done been with that person for years. You understand what I'm saying? That don't make no goddamn sense. This is what I don't like on Facebook. Here you go. Here's another thing. When people be posting subliminal messages to the people that they be with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess no one wants to hear my thoughts today. Like, why is you on Facebook with that? That's lame. How you go on Facebook and say that if the person you with is literally like right around the corner? Like the person you trying to get at, man, is laying in the bed. Why don't you go over there and talk to him instead of putting this on Facebook? So LaTroy, who you be getting the wood from when your man be at work, won't think, oh, I got a shot. You understand? Be so much BS going on Facebook, man. So much drama. You know, I go in there, I post my reels, and I say my little piece, and I get on through, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. It put dirt on your brain. It do. You ever wake up in the morning and check Facebook first thing in the morning and just mess your whole damn morning up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you wake up, you know what I'm saying? You're going good, you're up, you're like, yeah, I'm feeling great. What was that? But come on now, they be shooting out here. Can't be doing that. You gotta ease them cabinets. Now, I gotta get my shit now. I'm about to go back there and get hold on. Remember. You done threw me off. What was I talking about? You done threw me damn it.
Facebook shenanigans.
Yeah, Facebook shenanigans, but you threw me off. I ain't want nobody to come in there and get you. They was gonna scoop you up and run. You know how they is out here.
You love me.
Yeah. Just got here. Did 21 Savage talk about Nas? Yes, he did. Eminem fan. What's going on with your homie? I had got your message. I'm glad you're here, homie. I didn't know what time to tell you when I was gonna get on live because I have so many things going on in this crazy world. In that crazy world. But yes, 21 Savage said that Nas was irrelevant, and I was speaking on that earlier, saying that Nas is irrelevant. Isn't irrelevant because we have so much new hip hop, and now different genres can thrive because different demographics of people are now listening to the music. That's why I don't worry about sounding like who's hot and all this. I just do what I do. And then you lovely people like it or don't like it, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? I got it off my chest. And then I was saying, which Nas, Lil Nas or better Nas? Why would you? Come on now. He talking about the real Nas. Anybody talking about that is not hip hop. Lil Nas X is not hip hop, and we is not finna sit there and act like Lil Nas X is hip hop, okay? Lil Nas X be sliding down the pole, going to hell, alright? It's weird. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then when that country song was out, let me put this out there. When that country song was out, everybody around here was riding around, jamming to that thing. Oh, I know horses in the bag. I'm talking about they pulling up to the gas stations. I'm talking about dudes sitting on 24 with the nice rims beating, you know what I'm saying? Then when he came up out the closet on that interview, that's when everybody ain't want to bump Garth Brooks no more. Wasn't that Garth Brooks no more? That way everybody don't want to saddle up the horse and ride no dang more. And then after he got that hit, that's when he started twirling around on the pole and all this here and doing stuff. Why in the world did NBA Youngboy do a song with that boy? Why? Appreciate the like. I don't know why NBA Youngboy did a song with that boy. Then NBA Youngboy, he was like, look, I'm going to get the money. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to be in the video with him. You know what I mean? I wonder how did that phone call go? Like, how did that even go? Like, did Lil Nas X, like, call his young boy people, like, hello? How you doing? This is Nas. No, not that Nas. Anyway, I just want to know if NBA Youngboy would be interested in making a hit. And I wonder how NBA Youngboy guy on the phone. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how he probably talk, like, yeah, you know, talking about like, you know, yeah, you know, yeah. You know, and then and I guess they came up with it. I don't know how that go. Yeah, I ain't gonna be in the video with you though. I ain't gonna be in the video with you. You know, I don't know how he did it. You know what I'm saying? But that was wild. I don't know why they did that. In the songs, then they saying FBT. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to say that to BET? Why? Just because they don't want to push your agenda? You understand what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. Don't nobody want to see that, Lil Nas X. Put some clothes on. Anybody trying to see that? Anybody trying to get no shoes with the devil period blood in them, Lil Nas X? Don't nobody want that. Alright? But them other people, you know what time it is. Don't make no sense. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, that's the world we living in, and that's what they pushing. You know? And they, you know, they gonna push it. Push it real good. Remember that other, it was one dude going viral around here before Lil Nas X said he was supposed to be signed with Birdman or something. Sorry, I just disconnected. What were you saying? I was saying I'm getting tired of this agenda that they pushing on us, and I was talking about that one dude that was with Cash Money or something, and he was a light-skinned boy, and he had dudes twerking in the video or something, and I think that was like the first one of them. And then they trying to make that okay. And then everybody, they think they slick talk about something where everybody make techno music. You know who listening to that music? You know who listening to that music in the Beehive and all this here. But everybody talking about they gonna drop one of them techno things and do that there. They trying to get on that money. You know, more power to them. But, you know, hey, I see what they doing. That's all I'm saying. I see what they doing. They trying to say that's the new way. They ain't no new way. They been doing that music for the longest. Ain't nobody trying, listen. We from the hood. Ain't nobody in the hood walking outside talking about. You know, ain't nobody doing that around here. I think that in the industry baby music video, Lil Nas copied 50 Cent. You know what? I didn't even pay that much attention to it. I just was tripping on the fact that is that the one, the FBT? I don't even know. I think that's what that is. I don't know. I'm not really attentive to the music. You understand what I'm saying? I guess if that's the NBA Youngboy one, I was just tripping when, you know, when it was on the prison one. I ain't watching. See that? See, I don't be watching no videos, man. I don't do that. Cause you liable to see some things. It's some stuff you're gonna see. It's gonna make it hard for you to smile in the morning. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I don't mess with none of that. You know, I just wanted to see it because Jack Harlow. Yeah, and that's how they get you. That's exactly how they get you right there. What they do is they put somebody that you like and you want to check out, and then they spice it up with this. See, back in my day, you know, Cisco and all them, they didn't do all that, okay? They had good talent, and they just about that. They just did, it was about what they was doing, and they was making songs for the people. It was not about what their orientation was. It was about, hey, he making a song about ladies and thongs. Maybe he wasn't thinking about ladies and thongs. Who knows? I was thinking about girls and thongs when I heard the song, that thong, the thong, thong, thong. That song hard, and the beat hard too. Matter of fact, the video gets me hard. I'm just saying, I like that song. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that, you know, he wasn't talking about his orientation on there, and I'm thinking to myself, that's how it should be. You know, don't nobody need to know all this here. Just make the music. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't got to know who you talking about. Matter of fact, just make the music. You know what I'm saying? Just make some good music, man. You know, we ain't got to, it don't have to be, you know, saying, you know, oh, if you're going to make that, I mean, I'm saying if they're going to make it for them, just, you know, let that be for that. Why does it have to be over here? You understand what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. You know, you wouldn't go to a restaurant and be like, oh, okay, well, we got the vegan food right next to the ribs, because you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, people eat meat, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to accept that. Did you know that Triple X Tentacion said he was better than Tupac? Yes, I did say I do remember that. Okay. And I was talking about that earlier. That's that Willie Lynchism, when the young is always talking smack about the old in order to get clout. And they know that people who listen to music, they want to say old heads, but it's not just old heads. It's people that actually listen to lyrics and actually do love, music and know what art is. They want to say that they're just stuck in their ways, but really, you're saying that because they're gonna say something. That's why you even saying it, which also further points to the fact that your music ain't nothing, because most of the time you didn't really listen to them or know nothing about them until they said that. Because then when they say that, you want to go check out their music. Then when you check out their music, you be like, oh no, this ain't good. But it don't matter. They already got the watch time, baby. They already got the watch time. They already got the likes from your monkey behind. You understand? So I already see through that. A lot of it, you got to see through it, people. A lot of this stuff is just BS, man. A lot of it. Do you know, right? Do you know they got bin stores that will sell you stuff out of stores for like $5? Okay, you know what I'm saying? When we started going to those bin stores, now we look at the other stores like, what is the scam here? Like, how much y'all getting it for? You do know that. Yes, I know that, BBS. I know that. It's some BS, BBS. You understand? I got a BBC. Listen, it's some BS, and I don't like it in the industry. It's, we the only industry, we the only genre of music that's always going against and competing. That's what I'm saying. Why in black culture and in music, it's a goddamn competition, okay? And why? Because somebody likes something that you don't like, or, is whack or is outdated or something. You know what I'm saying? I got caught up in that BS one time. I was like, man, times changing. People don't like the Southern hip hop like it used to be no more. People ain't in the lyrics no more. Blah 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 blah. And then I started switching up. And you know what? I felt like crap. I hated those songs, and I had to go back doing what I love to do. And you know what? I was like, I don't even want those fans. Who do you like better, Eminem or Lil Baby? Why would you even ask me that? Why would you ask me that? Let me ask you something. Who do I look like I listen to more? Who do I look like I listen to more? I'm gonna let you answer that one. Do you hear what happened to Takeoff? That's crazy. Yes, I did. Rest in peace. That is crazy, and that's that is crazy and very unfortunate. I hated when people were sharing that, the photo and the video for clout. That's why I talked about it, but I did not want to share any of that. That's crazy. I hate how that happened. People like to talk about the street aspect of it, like, oh, they got the shooter the next day, and they totally miss out on the fact that this was a very talented young individual that came out of Atlanta and helped put his family on. You understand what I'm saying? I never really. It said. Not. I never really sat down and listened to a whole album, but like when I was in the club, of course I jammed to Hannah Montana. Of course I jammed to Versace and all that good stuff, all the good old school stuff that they got. Matter of fact, I made a music video called Narcos, and it was modeled after, I got inspired by their music video, Taco Tuesday. And we started, we was trying to figure out how to make a music video, and we was looking up for inspiration, and I had just typed in Migos, and Migos had a song called Taco Tuesday. This is like a couple of years ago. So, that's when me and Shanny was like, all right, so we gonna eat tonight, because we really did, that was really our dinner that night in that video too. And, and we was like, okay, we gonna make this, and, while we cooking dinner, we gonna make a music video. And we were inspired by that, trying to find something, low budget that we could shoot in the house and all that good. And that's what we came with, inspired by the Migos video Taco Tuesday. So yeah, I can say that truthfully. But that was crazy. I hate that. I just hate that, we're so violent towards our brothers in our culture. And then it's funny how we're so violent to our brothers in our culture, but then turn around and holler Black Lives Matter with the phone out, ready to go viral. It's silly, It's silly. leads me. That's why I didn't. That's why I don't vote. You know, and I'm not telling you not to vote or whatever. And I hate when people be like, "Oh, if you don't vote, then you're a lame, and if you don't vote, then you're part of the problem," and all this other stuff. But you know, I guess it goes without saying that I guess if I sit here and say that, well, have you ever voted before, and has it ever changed anything in your immediate life? You know what I'm saying? Because the only time I've ever seen anything was like when was who gave us that money at first? Was it Obama? Not Obama. Who gave us that first stipend or something a couple years back? And that's the only time. I remember I got off the bus one time and I came home and I got like a check in the mail from that. But after that, I ain't really getting nothing. But I didn't, they don't, the politics don't go for what I believe in. You understand what I'm saying? I believe in, I believe a father should have rights to their kids without having to fight for it. I believe that these school systems need to be done way better. I believe that if they're going to talk about and say that there's this crazy ass disease out there, that they need to really act like it instead of trying to rush kids in school and all this. I get tired of everybody being so superficial. You understand what I'm saying? Always, acting like they're so high and mighty when somebody else falls, but really they know that they're not good themselves, or that they try to make you look like the bad guy and try to do things to agitate you, and then once you react, then they want to play the victim. I just can't stand that. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things going wrong, and but the ultimate one on my list is family court. I got my daughter basically stripped from me. I wasn't even. It's just a crazy ass situation. I paid for a visitation, all kind of stuff, and she was still able to legally be gone, put in a whole nother state, and then her mother put stuff in her head and all this. And then when you go to DSS and try to talk to them, they're so mean and evil to you, like you're the problem. Then when you actually go to the judges look at you like you're wasting their time coming up here, being concerned about your child and everything like that there. And I get tired of the whole narrative out there, like, oh, don't know fathers want to take care of their own kids. You know what I'm saying? She's in a whole nother state from your partner. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no fathers want to take care of their kids, but the reality of it is that a lot of women are actually living off of the system. Like you can look at it on Facebook, you can see that girls are having babies, but then you don't see the father. And then now it's custom in our town. I don't know if it's in y'all's, but in our town, if you see a girl, she can have a baby, show she's pregnant, and show the baby and all that. But as soon as you say, hey, who's the baby's daddy? That's when all of a sudden you're not being disrespectful and all this. So it's just weird to me how all these other things can go on, but nobody wants to talk about those issues and stuff. But everybody wants to talk about the BLM and all this other stuff, which really is also, if you do your research, what state I'm in, South Carolina. If you do your research, the BLM movement was headed by two black lesbians who are basically against a lot of black men, and who basically also use that movement in order to get money and align their pockets, and also help other corporations push certain narratives and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, man. That's why I don't really dig that too much. You know what I'm saying? You still recording music? Did I take a break? Yes, I am still recording music. We're working on a project. I am dropping songs. Right now until we drop the album. I'm dropping singles. I'm leaking songs from the album until we drop the album coming out. We pushing for a little bit after Thanksgiving. You understand what I'm saying? Donald Trump. Why would you say Donald Trump? You know what I'm saying? But we pushing a little bit after Thanksgiving, I guess. Shouts out to Joquan the Hooligan. I got a legendary street MC from Detroit working with me on this one. If you could collab with any famous rapper, dead or alive, I would collab with Uh, we talking about rap. If we talking about rap, of course I want to collab with him. I almost collabed with Tech Nine. Almost. Um, Blind Fury had a song, and of course y'all know I'm cool with Fury. Fury had a song. I made the hook, but I didn't have enough traction. Long story short, so I couldn't get on the song, whatever like that. But it's whatever, whoop, whoop, and they made the song. That's that y'all ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? That y'all ain't ready. Matter of fact, my producer Jay Breezy, he made that beat, and it was dope. I actually cried that day. They was like, yeah, I had a verse on there and everything, and they was like, yeah, that song is coming. First off, the Three Wise Men to his managers, like, after we recorded that song, cause like, I was here, we was going back and forth, just going to the studio cooler, cause they had a studio in a club back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So we go down there and he's saying, yeah, I'm recording, and I got some, this is after the BET situation. He's like, yeah, I got this joint I'm doing with Tech, so you gotta bring it. And I'm like, woo, all right, Tech Nine, one of my inspirations. So I was like, yeah, and you know what I'm saying, Breezy was shooting for me. Everybody was shooting for me, but business is business. Didn't have enough traction back then. Couldn't get on the dang song. You know what I'm saying? So. My favorite Tech Nine song is Speed 'Em with Chris Calico and Eminem. Speed up, yes. That is a dope track by Tech Nine. I love that, and Eminem. Do you think that Eminem sped up his verse now? Do you think that? Oh yeah, I was in the middle of telling the story. The Three Wise Men told me not to put that out, and and I didn't. You know what I'm saying? And which I wouldn't have to screw nothing up. And when it came out, I cried. He was like, "Hey, look, song's been done, but we gotta take y'all." I love, you know what I'm saying? What is say in certain parts? Yeah, and I thought isn't that cheating to make it go along? But that's cheating. What do you mean to make it go along with the beat? That means you need to fit something else up in there. You understand what I'm saying? That is cheating. I love Eminem to death. I don't think he had to do that. Like, why would you speed that up working with Tech and them? You already know. And then the way the song was sped up, to me, it was like, all right, we about to go at each other. Nick. You understand what I'm saying? So, in my eyes, I'm like, bro, you should have brought it with it, and you didn't have to speed it up. You got to go. You know what I mean? Yeah, but Godzilla had enough faster than Speed 'Em. True. But Godzilla also didn't feature Tech Nine. Ooh. 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 Bang, bang. Ooh. That crazy. Sorry, did you gotta go through stuff like that? Yeah, man. I just keep my head up. I know my daughter's inspired by me and she watches my stuff. So I always let her know that I love her through that whenever she watches it, and stuff like that. I miss her every day. I think about it every day. Think about it every hour almost. And I love her to death. That's my one and only by blood. I do have a stepdaughter, but that's my one and only by blood. You know what I'm saying? Did you know Juice WRLD would have had a very in Godzilla, but died before recording a verse? You trying to say a verse? Oh, I didn't know that. That's dope. I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I did not know that. That's crazy. That song hard though, no cap. That song is hard, no cap. You know what I'm saying? And the video is dope as hell. Clifford from his studio is live, always tell the truth. Cliff, that's you, big homie, man. What is good, big homie? Appreciate you so much for everything you do, man. Cliff, man, I appreciate you so much, cause you a homie. Cliff is like fam. I don't like to call y'all fans, but he like fam around here in Columbia. Like, on my birthday, he had brought a bottle of tequila, some good ass tequila too. We still got the bottle because we gonna find that tequila again. And I kept the bag, big homie. Yeah, but he came through on my birthday. I was going through it because the check ain't came. Everything was wild. We was going through it. He came through, bought that bottle of liquor, man, and that was dope, man. I was happy to see my dog, man, and he shouts out to him. He working hard on the beats too. So he learning with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie, man. Cliffy, he a good dude, man. He's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate him so much. You know, he was so much of a homie. At first I thought I knew the dude from jail. You know what I'm saying? And then I asked him one day, I was like, yo, how I know you? 'Cause he came to the house and chilling, and we be smoking and listening to music and shit, and he was showing me about Run the Jewels and all that. And I was like, yo, this dope. Hey man, how I know you? He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh yeah, you know, I bought some of your CDs from him. I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I was like, you know, that's dope, man. We've been cooling ever since, man. So he's cool as hell. Right there at the high spot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What you say? Oh, did you see Eminem in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I did not. I know that Dre put him in the Hall of Fame, but I did not get a chance to see that performance. I think I seen a piece of it, but he was performing. He was performing one of them old school songs he had. You know, but I didn't see it. But I already know he killed it. You know, Eminem is one of the inspirations. His performance is on YouTube. I'm gonna check it out. I got so much going on. I'm an artist myself, so I got, you know, I be trying to do it. Then I be making these videos and all this. And then excuse me. No, and then I be making the videos. Then I be you know, I gotta get the songs right. I'm also producing Shani album as well. And she's working on this album with us. I'm doing this this compilation type album before I do a solo one, you know, so it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? He did Rap God Forever, Stand Not Afraid, and Sing for the Moment. Yeah, Sing with me. Yes, that's the one I had. I think I seen that one. A piece of that performance, like just scrolling and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Those are my favorites. Some of my favorites. Favor's alright. Favor's alright. But those are my favorites. But my favorites are his older shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's alright. It's cool. But my favorites is his older shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, back when he was throwing strollers at motherfuckers with the baby in it. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll pick up a live cat, and swing it by his tail and smack you with it or something, you know. Or that one time when he said he'll roundhouse you so fast he'll lift up the ground from underneath you, you know what I'm saying, or something. What he said, and then on Take It Sway, what he said, he was like, he worked going against him worse than having a flipping over a convertible, something with the top off, landing the handstand. I'm like, yo, bruh, I love the old him. You know what I'm saying? His new stuff is cool too. I ain't one of those, because I'm an artist too, and I get it. Because, you know, I know people come at me, oh, I like your fast rap, so I like when you sing, or I like when you you know, you tell stories, you know, and then I have, you know, different ones, and I be like, you don't like this, so I get it, you know what I'm saying? But if I could just talk about my favorite of what he does, I love that old school vibe that he got going. You know what I'm saying? I love that. So that's dope. I appreciate the love and likes, y'all, man. Real talk, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? What is your question, Mr. Eminem fan? He had a question. He has a question. What is your question, sir? Do you like Kodak Black? He alright. I call him one of my drunk rappers. Like he cool. What's that thing? Get Big Trippy Superstars. That joint, that was pretty dope. I like that. Do you still be recording a song? What program do you use? Do y'all still be recording? Yes, we still record. We use Studio 1.5 now. Studio 1.4. Yeah, we use Studio 1.4. Yeah, that's what we're recording off now. And I make beats off Fruity Loops 20. Yeah, that's what we're doing now. I started a whole argument in the comment section because I called him bad. Oh, I mean, that's your opinion. You know, if you feel like he's bad, then maybe, you know, I think he's, I don't think, you know, it depends on what you're listening for, though. Like, you know, because back in the day, I used to be like, oh, if it ain't lyrical, and if he ain't going fast, and if he ain't showing off, flexing, and basically being a lyrical bohemian rhapsody, then it's not hot. And then I had to learn that, you know, you got to make songs to gravitate to what different people in different moods want to hear. It's times for that lyrical stuff, and it's times for going crazy. So I got times like that song I got called Back and Forth, or murder, or what's the one called, that murder, you know, or something, that blood on them, you know, that one, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when I'm going lyrically and going fast and all that. But it's also, I got what was that that On Fire, that we be We be on fire, you know, and that goes, you know what I'm saying? Like people like, you know, the smoothness to it. So, and to certain degrees, certain things are hard for whatever it's trying to accomplish. So, in other words, I can't look at uh, a pop rapper and get mad that they're not on Eminem's level. That doesn't make any sense. Like I can't look at Nelly and get mad that Nelly's not spitting like Lil Wayne. That don't make no sense. That's just, you know, I just don't like mumble rap that much. I can stand Future and Lil Baby though. I like your songs though. I appreciate you so much to the utmost on that one. Thank you so much. You love my southern hip hop that I be creating over here. Thank you so much. That we be creating. Your Future straight again. Drunk artist for me. Lil Baby, he alright. He alright. You know, it is what it is. He ain't really never really made nothing yet. He. I just like the groove of his. You know, his groove is alright, man. Like you know, but I just don't know, man. I don't rock with it. It's alright, but I mean, it's alright though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure he'll say the same thing about my shit. I'm like that all that shit, man. I ain't trying to hear that, man. Usually when they with Drake, yeah. I fuck with Drake. Drake alright. Drake used to piss me off at first, but I've grown to rock with him a little bit. You know that I have way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the fuck y'all? That's what kind of made me start. I was like, alright, you know. But yeah. Drake's cool. Drake's dope. Drake, do a song with me, please. I need that in my life. I want to go to the Grammy. I want to go. Just let me ad lib on the song, Drake. Come on. Damn. You know how you did the City Girls? Do that. Sample one of my songs. I swear I ain't gonna sue nobody. I swear for Lord I ain't gonna sue nobody. I give you the stems. You want the stems? Huh? I ain't gonna sue nothing. Damn. Damn it. You do a song with that man when you own. For life. Song ain't even gotta be good. You ain't even really gotta be on the song. You just make noise. You can just like the City Girl. You know, whatever, you know. All right, well, I'm going to go now. It was fun string by. Appreciate you, homie. Hope you have a safe night. Everything's all right with you. And hope you, you know, get some rest and relaxation. At this point, I'm going to take my time to do my shout-outs. Shouts out to Eminem fans. Shouts out to BBS. Shouts out to the Cliff. Shouts out to Xavier. Shouts out to Miss Wolf. Yeah. Shouts out to Shannon Rocks. And shouts out to Joquan the Hooligan. I don't know who else. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody. And you have a great night, big homie. Appreciate you so much. If you get on PUBG, I'm Hamid 803. Check me out. I might be busting some caps later on. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I want to know if y'all want to come hang with me. I be on Twitter, so I'm trying to get on Twitter. I'm trying. I don't understand Twitter. Twitter is weird, and then it's so much nakedness on there. Twitter ain't got no filter on there, boy. Twitter's just porn. I ain't even gonna lie. You all out too. It don't matter. It's wild, boy. You gotta be careful on Twitter. Real talk. I don't know why they be showing that. Maybe because I be having these freaky conversations when I'm not on live. I don't know. Too much information. Anyway, you know. Hope y'all all right though. You know what I'm sizzling. Yeah. That was crazy. 21 Savage said that about Nas. Can't believe he said that. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. Yeah. I appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate everybody showing love and all that good. Like I say, new music is on the way. We got, Shannon Rocks is doing her thing. Check out Shantae's Appellation. Hey, your girl, check out Shantae's Appellation. Is the Studio One free or do you got to pay? I paid my partner to install it. Yeah, yeah. No, but I paid him to install it. Is it free? I don't know, but I know something that is free. You can go to Cakewalk, and you can go. Well, damn it. What was it? It was called Cakewalk. It's online. You can download that free as long as you got a PC. That's pretty dope. It's called it's Cakewalk, but it's not called Cakewalk. It's something else, and I ain't. Damn, I can't remember the name of it. Just Google Cakewalk for free. Google download Cakewalk. Okay, I'm pretty sure it'll take you to it. Because that was the other name for it. The Cakewalk. It's something like Cakewalk. If it ain't still Cakewalk, but that's a good program. I recorded that COVID song on there. Yeah. So check that out. Yeah, but I mean, Audio Evolution is dope now. Don't sleep on it now. You know what I'm saying? You know. But yeah, that's what I use for free. You know what I'm saying? Hope that helps. But you can get like no cap though. You can just Google free DAWs, like Google free downloadable DAW, and it'll show you. You know, I know it'll take you to that Cakewalk. I can't think of the name of it to save my life. Now I'm sitting here. And all I'm thinking about is cake, like edible cake, you know. And now I'm thinking about my song. Yeah. You got any questions? Any more questions, big homie? Before I bounce out, BBS about to do. I think you've been around. You've been around for a minute too, ain't it, homie? I think you've been around for a minute too, BBS. I think I've seen you before. You know what I'm saying? But you got any more questions, Kush? Before I get up out of here, Kush? You got any more questions, Kush? No. You got any more questions? You got any more questions? Who took away my light? That's petty. I had 10 good likes up there. That's petty. How you gonna do that to me? Huh? You gonna take my light? Take my joy? It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate y'all coming through. If you ain't got no questions, BBS, I'm about to get up out of here. If you think of one, just go ahead and leave them in the comments. And as always, until next time, new music on the way. Appreciate y'all so much. What?